Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. This is Kevin Harlan. So Greg, with the season winding down, a lot of what-ifs for the team. What about players? Do they experience that as well?
You can't help but wonder what could have been if your team struggled, Kevin. Players are just like fans in that regard.
Z, good. Z's got the first points of the night for the Heat. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. So here's Miami's starting group. Hero in its shooting guard with Butler at small forward. Sohan is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Z at point guard. And now let's take it over to the sidelines for a bit on MP. DA.
Thanks, guys. Like everyone else, MP is focused on his big matchup against Nikola Jokic. He knows the MVP race could be altered with this game. I asked him about Jokic, and he told me the Joker is special. His BBIQ is off the charts. It's Einstein level. He's thinking 3, 4, maybe 5 moves ahead. High praise from his fellow MVP candidate. Guys?
Well said. That is high praise indeed. Those two both play, David, high-level basketball, and it is fun to watch. And the Denver Nuggets, led by multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic, and they've done a tremendous job surrounding him with the right kind of people.
They certainly have, Kevin. But one caveat here. You can surround Nikola Jokic with any player, Kevin, and he will figure out their strengths and get them the ball where they need to have it. This guy makes everyone better.
So you think we're not giving enough attention maybe to what he thinks upstairs, how he sees the game?
He sees the game, Kevin, as well as anyone who's ever played it, and he directs traffic out there. He is a true point center.
And here is Murray after the three-pointer from Z. In the corner, it's Gordon. The Nuggets with another miss. Here's Z. Sohan, the pass to Z, and stolen by Murray. Driving the lane, his shot is good, making it a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Guards like Murray, they are so good when they're attacking the rim.
Now, Hero, coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. Z can't get it to go. Here's Strother. Nobody near Williams. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Z. No good on the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Murray for 3. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Murray's got 10.
Well, you got to love that play. Murray gets to his spot, and the pass is right there.
Here's Z. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Strother, no good. He'd have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. They stand from 15 feet in. Not many players more dangerous in this NBA than Bam Adebayo.
No, there's not, Kevin. He's got the total package when he gets in the mid-range area on down. He can shoot the mid-range jumper above the rim to finish. He can score with his back to the basket, and he's an outstanding passer.
We haven't even mentioned his defense, right? Because his defense is off the charts.
Always an all-defense consideration.
Now Murray, after the missed 3 from Z. From deep, Jokic. No good that time. Miami's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Hero scored the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Yeah, just a flick of a wrist. Tyler Hero with the scorer's mindset.
Pass to Jokic. It's hauled in by the Heat. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
The Nuggets shooting their 3rd free throw shot. a timeout called by Michael Malone. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Z in that last game against Philadelphia played some huge minutes. He ended up with 43 points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the three ball. A fantastic performance from him, something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
We've got C.J. McCollum, Nick Richards out there with Jackson. Then it's Vince Williams. And it's Rollins in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. And Denver has possession after the missed 3 from Z. And it's McCollum in the corner. No good with the triple.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part because they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
And here are the Nuggets now after the three-pointer from Z. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. McCollum, no good.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
And the shot goes in.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Outside Williams, shoots the 3, and Ware pulls it down.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Z. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 9-point game. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
Yeah, real disappointment last year for sure. They don't want a repeat of that this season.
As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. Taking a look at Miami. They've got their eye on the number 1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up.
And when you look at Miami, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long, and guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
Now here's Butler after the miss from Z. Connects from three-point range.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Miami leading by 9. Here's Z. An easy 2 points on the layup. Z's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
It's hauled in by Gordon. Here's Strother. Still scoreless. And another miss by Denver. 26 seconds left in the first half of the game. Z, good.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Murray with it. He's got 17. To stop the run. Nailed from three-point land. Murray's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Nuggets. Here's Z. Wow, huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And so that's the end of the first half. Heat lead by 13. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
And now let's... Thanks for spending halftime with us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Z.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Hero in at shooting guard, with Butler at small forward. Sohan is out there with Adebayo, and it's Z at the point. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. Back to Murray, and they get it. It's hauled in by Hero.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Z can't get it to go.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through. Wow, Sohan just erupts off the floor for the dunk. A reminder of how athletic he is.
Now here's Murray, guarded closer. Inside, here's Gordon. And that one hits back iron.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, the intelligence of Sohan is visible in his passing. He makes quality decisions with the ball.
And looking back, Coach, how great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Murray finds Williams. And that one's good. Strother.
And with that 3-ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by the Heat.
Here's Z into the lane. Count it. Z's got 39.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Murray surveying the D. Outside Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Murray. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. The 3. Hits it again. Wow.
Well, he's gone up to 40 as he continues to just dominate.
You're right. We knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for third for the most 40-point games in a season. Gordon. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Well, Gordon...
The Heat leading by 22. They've got Jackson. Rollins is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Rollins the pass to Jackson. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
The Heat making a switch here. Ware's checked in. Outside Jackson. Highsmith the pass to Jackson. And the 3 off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Z can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
3-pointer. The shot by Rollins, no good. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Roddy the pass to Ball. Lets the 3 fly. Z, good. Z's got 48.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Z. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Aaron Holiday is checked in for the Nuggets. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. A 3 from McCollum. Good on the triple.
Well, defensively, you can't allow McCollum to get good looks from the corner.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Z the pass to Ball. They set the pick. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Miami's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Here's Strother. No good from outside. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
That's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
To the left side wing. Gordon a screen. And that one's good. Strother.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Pass to Z. Launches a 3. Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. He gets it in there. Jokic has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, in a league of huge guys, Jokic's size stands out. He is a problem.
O'Neal's checked in for Miami.
Substitution on the court.
Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Outside Williams. Pass to Strother. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's Z. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Ball's checked in for the Heat.
Substitution on the court.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
And we see it every night in the NBA. That's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Heat.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Z.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Outside Gordon. And it's McCollum in the corner. From downtown, yes it is, or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Well, McCollum is never afraid to get competitive at the arc.
Here's Z. Good, he hits again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Strother. Misses the 3. Here's Z. And another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Strother. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum.
Well, McCollum can do it all when you give him the keys.
Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Now Murray. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final.